Alright, what's up guys? So, Toy Addicts, they have uploaded a video titled Enormous Video Game Collection in Home Depot She Shed. Oh, okay, I was about to like she shed. Wait, it took me a moment. Look, bruh, it's 2 a.m. I should be asleep at this moment, so sentences and words like put together in sentences, they just it's not gonna equal up correctly in my head and things. But what did I just do? Hold on for a second. Okay, yeah, this web camera, it's a very advanced web camera, so at times I can make motions. I'm just gonna sit with my hands like this. I ain't gonna move my hands at all. But it's like I'm a person, I gotta talk with my hands. I feel like I gotta talk with my hands at like at a low area and stuff, and it's gonna look weird. So it's just, but anyways, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Toy Addict for more videos like this. And with that being said,
I built this. Are you recording? Okay. Yeah, so, I built this. Are you recording? Okay. Yeah, so, I built this shed. I mean, I didn't build this shed. I had Home Depot come bring this shed out here. But it actually started off as a green room. I was growing marijuanas. And then I decided to turn it into a game room.
Game begin. 3,
oh,
2, 1.
That just blew my mind.
oh
This
yeah,
used
that's
to be
very
a green room. I had this split off into two spaces where I had the ones that are just starting to grow. And then on that side, I had my flowering stage. So I had different lights. I'm not really a smoker. I was just kind of growing it, for the fun of it as a hobby. And I decided to turn this into a game room, a space where I could hang out. And I like retro gaming. So I started collecting, doing my research on consoles, old consoles. And that really fascinated me on how, where we are at today in the gaming world.
It sucks.
How it started.
I'm be truthfully honest with you. When I go back, hold on for a second. Let me just show you a game that I got. Excuse me. There's it was some time ago. But anyways, so recently I picked up Need for Speed Underground 2, right? And when I play that game compared to Need for Speed Unbound, Need for Speed Heat was good, do not get me wrong. But it's when you play games today, it's fam, how do we go from games? You would honestly think though that today's gaming would be okay, we know that today's games ain't really hitting like how games used to back in the day. So let's just sit around and remaster these older games and stuff. No. It's very few companies have done remasters to their games. Shout out to those companies. Shout out to the ones that actually sat down and took time to remaster their game. But yeah, it's you just got some where it's it's weird. It's so weird right now in the time that we're in with gaming. So no, but I had that's what I did do. I recently I went out, got me an OG Xbox. What else did I get? I got me an Xbox 360. I got my I had a PlayStation 3. I gave it to my sister, but I got it back because it's the OG PlayStation 3 that can play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games. So yeah, I was I've been going crazy. There's a store. I found this store that sells all these different retro games, and so I've just been going up there and just straight cashing out. I'm nah, any games that I see, I'm getting it, okay? So anyways.
And I needed a spot to display all of my consoles that I started picking up. And then I just started decorating with different things of art, going to Comic Cons and picking up, Ninja Turtle art and decorating it.
Dang, they be selling stuff like that. I don't know why. I just thought Comic Con was just a place you just show up there, meet people, go to where it's booths where they're I guess if it's a how Walking Dead when they would show up to one of them Comic Con events and things. I thought it was stuff like that. I guess I should have known, but it never really dawned me because it's dope looking stuff.
And finally found the poster that I had when I was a child in my bedroom. That one, I finally got that one up there.
Mifflin, I like
You know what? I feel like it all kind of goes together. Ninja Turtles and my retro gaming. I got this custom Nintendo with Donatello on his face.
And she got 64, she got the Switch, and she got it all.
Donatello on the Nintendo. Japan version, Famicom. And I have Super Nintendo. Then we have the Super Famicom, Nintendo
Got the
64,
Xbox.
which this I never had in my collection, and I mean I never played. I grew up in a household with Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and I always had to go to my
64
neighbor's
was
house
pretty
to play
good.
Nintendo 64. I don't know why. My parents didn't want to get a 64. They're like one of those people who's like, if it's not broken, then why do you need a new one, right? So we never got a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's how my household was. That's why I had the PlayStation 2 for the longest. And I think it was, just getting the PlayStation 3 because it was like a modern day of like gaming and stuff. They even still trip about me to this day. Like I'll go and be like, oh, I'm going to go out and get this. They're like, but you kind of already have something like that already. Why you need another one? I'm like, you'll understand at some point in time, you know. But for now, I'm gonna go out and get, like, they were like, my family, they were just recently tripping on me getting another gaming PC, and it's like, fam, it's like, as a content creator, it's just like, if you're a content creator, I feel like you'll have a better understanding with it. But it's like trying to explain things to you. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. And it's like, it's no disrespect to my family, but it's like trying to explain some like content creating. You just gotta tell them like the important parts. Like, hey, I hit 100,000, or this video got a lot of views or something. Or, you know, all right, yeah, if it's like some video game stuff, it's like, yeah, I got me an old video game that I used to play when I was a kid and things. But anyways.
And then after doing more research,
It's like
and
the
wanting to
spending
learn
money
more,
stuff. They're gonna trip
I
on
went
that.
and I picked up an Atari 400. This guy right here is f***ing brand new, and it's a Channel F. And I love talking about the Channel F because not many people know about it.
Yeah,
it's
I
one
never
of the
heard of
first
it.
consoles that used cartridges. It's one of the first consoles that had a pause button.
Oh, wow.
And something else. I can't remember right now. But the dopest thing about this
First microprocessor.
is that people don't know that it was invented by a black man. Yes.
That's
Jerry Lawson. So I felt like I needed to have it. In a
yeah, it's
television.
like that's something where I'm all like, I probably wouldn't even know how to use it, but yeah, I just think that's something where it's like you gotta have it, or at least like I gotta be able to like play on it just to say like, hey, I played on this.
Coleco, Neo
It's called a
Geo, the
Channel F. I gotta remember
luxury
that.
console of its time. An Atari, a TurboGrafx, a GameCube, Nintendo Wii. I'm always
she
in
got, like,
competition
a
with my
whole-
brother, so my brother had a Game Boy. And at that time, I wanted a Game Gear because it was the first handheld with color, so it was way cooler than the Game Boy. Other than that, I don't have any Sega shit. That was gifted to me, so I just feel like it was.
Sega Genesis.
Look,
Okay.
I don't have a problem with anything that's a part of gaming history. I just prefer Nintendo over Sega. So I don't hate Sega. I love Sega because it was a crucial point in gaming history. But I don't care. That's all my shit.
When the drum beats go,
Yes. And she just got like the C. I definitely will
over.
fall asleep in there. Like, nah, it's one of those things where it's like I put like a heater in there, and I 100% would have fallen asleep in there. That's one of those areas where it's like it's dangerous because it's like, yeah, because it's something like I could see myself getting lost in there, and it's like just more so just with the amount of gaming. Like I could see myself where it's like, because that actually gives me ideas. I'm like, nah, if I feel like the day when I get like a big enough yard, oh yeah, it's. If not that, then just I'll probably see myself doing a room, just having a room. I guess like for those that grew up watching my wife and kids, yeah, kind of have like a Michael Kyle room, like, you know, when one of the kids, they grow older and stuff. And I ain't even got kids, so it's like I don't know why I'm even thinking along those lines. But I guess when that day does come and things, but I'm like, nah, man, it's like because I see, the thing is, it's like I got all these old games. I just got these games. I'm like, there's probably like some of the newer games I trade in, but the older games, I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them. If it's a game that I don't really play, then I guess. But if it's a game I got like all the like classics. I'm like from Xbox and PlayStation 2. Yeah, it's like I'm keeping these games. This time around I'm keeping them, you know, but yeah, it's like she's somebody where I'm all like, nah, fam, like if it's a zombie apocalypse, I'm like, get your gaming gear, get my gaming gear. I'm gonna go out and try to find a generator and things. Nah, like we gonna be playing video games in this zombie apocalypse. But Anyways, but yeah, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Toy Addicts for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.